In this video, I want to quickly walk you through a powerful technique that you can boost the engagement that you get from each post that you make on your Facebook page. So this is non-advertising with Facebook. So these are organic posts. So the first thing we're going to do is when you go in to make your post, you'll see you've got add photo, add what you're doing or feeling, and you can add location to the post. I'm going to show you how to add a powerful tool that allows you to target a specific demographic from the people who already like your page. You can see over here, we've got 4,704 likes. But what we can do is we can use Facebook to help us identify and target and speak to people specifically that may be interested in our message. So the first thing you want to do to be able to do this is you want to go to settings on your page. And then right here under this first tab, so under the general tab, Newsfeed audience and visibility for posts. So you're going to click on edit for that. And then click the little checkbox here, allow newsfeed audience selection and post visibility options for this page. Save changes. Okay, great. Go back to the page. Now watch what happens when I click here. You'll notice that we added narrow the potential newsfeed audience for this post. So I'm going to just post something in here. Okay, it's just a quote here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to target people. So you can see right now I'm going to reach 4,704, which is the number of likes that we have. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to narrow this audience down. So I can narrow it based on gender, relationship status, education status, age, location, language, interest, and the post end date. So what I'm going to do in this case, let's look at interest. And so clicked on interest. So now I'm going to click on this. What interest would I like to target this one to? So let's try entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. So we got young entrepreneur. Let's try that one. And let's see what that does. So of my audience, of the 4,700, 4,704, you can see we would reach, with that interest, we'd reach only 230 people. So what you can do though is you can keep adding additional interest. So let me type in entrepreneur again. And let's see, entrepreneurship, entrepreneur. Let's try that one, entrepreneur. Let's do it again. Entrepreneur. Let's go with interest, entrepreneurship. So let's target those. So now you can see we added an additional 100 people. Now you could again further narrow it again if you wanted to. So let's say that we only want to target people who are here in the United States. Again, we have followers and likes from around the world, so we have quite a few people from all over. So I selected that. Target 1,600. So there you go, we targeted those people. So there's 270 people that we could target. Now if I remove that, you'll see it jump back up to 350 because again, based on these interests, so the interest that we targeted here, which would be young entrepreneur, entrepreneurship, when we add just the US, that cut that number down because, why? Because right now we're targeting everyone with those interests, with these three interests around the world who like our page. So of the 4,704 likes that we have, there are 350 of those around the world that have one of these three interests, okay? Now, when we narrowed it down based on location, when we added in the United States, it cut that down, right? So we lost, what was that? We lost 80 people. So that means 80 people were from outside the US that liked that interest. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. Another interesting thing that you could do, so maybe you've attracted likes from around the country, around the world. You could target, so maybe you've got a local event that you're doing. So you could click on this and you could do region or state. So we're going to do Louisiana. And you can see there's a total of 530 But see, that dropped our interest way, way down, less than 20 people. So we don't want to do that for this particular post. Again, not to dive into this too specifically, but you go all the way down to the city. So maybe you're having an event coming up and you want to do a post that only shows up to people in a certain town. You can very easily do that right here within your own Facebook page. And again, these are not paid ads, right? These are free. This is just within your general targeting when you're doing just a regular post. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and publish this. There you have it. So that was a very targeted post that I just made, and it only went to people with those particular interests that I mentioned: entrepreneurship, young entrepreneur, and entrepreneur. And so that only went to 350 people of my 4,700 likes. That's the potential audience that it's going to reach, is just those 350. Now, does that mean it's going to go into every single one of their news feeds? No, but what I can tell you is Facebook wants to only show relevant information to each people within their audience. So they know what you like, they know what your interests are. And so when you make a post that's targeting people's specific interests, you're more likely to show up in their newsfeed because Facebook rewards you for having quote unquote relevant content. So again, a very simple yet profoundly powerful tool that you can use right here from within your Facebook page. That's completely free to use, gives you tremendous ability to target people. So I hope you'll go in, adjust the settings within your Facebook page, and begin experimenting and see what happens with that. And again, if you don't know which posts are working or which aren't, you'll just want to click on Insights right here at the top of your page. And then this will bring you and give you kind of an overview of everything that happens. But if you click here on Post, and we can do another video on this later, but if you click on Post, this will show you which posts are the most well received. You can see this one's targeted, this one's global. If it was a link post, if it was a message post, if it was a photo post. So you can take a look and see which type of posts are working the best for you and your business. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Give it a try.